Whitstleman seems to be really opposed to the whole 60s generation and everything that happened. The people in his movies tend to be well dressed. They tend to be polite. They tend to be well spoken. He has a particular interest in music, that he really doesn't seem to like popular music. I don't know, from, roughly, say, the Beatles onwards. That he likes the old style of dancing. I should explain for the benefit of younger listeners that people of a certain social status were generally required, or it was a good idea for them to know how to dance. And I mean formal dancing. That there was a school called Arthur Murray's. Many people, millions of people went to this school. That there were certain dances, waltzes and others that people expected to know, because you might find yourself, say, at a wedding. And you have to dance. And if you don't know how to dance, it's embarrassing. I mean, this sort of thing was even taught in high schools. You had a succession of dance. The cha-cha is danced, and the conga is danced in Manhattan. In Metropolitan. And what happened in the mid-1960s, the 60s had seen these dances like the twist and the frug and the Watusi. But by the late 1960s, this was replaced by just sort of a general free-for-all, where people went onto the dance floor and they threw themselves around in sort of a grotesque imitation of sexual intercourse. And there would be a lot of grunting and a lot of sweating. And it's not decorous, because people who really entered into abandon themselves to this new style rock music dancing, after 2 or 3 numbers, they would find themselves sitting back at their tables, panting heavily and sweating like a horse. But of course, this is an old complaint. Tom Wolfe mentions that when the waltz was introduced to Vienna, that its dervish spins scandalized many, because it was so completely different than the minuet, which had been so demure.